What is global warming? Global warming is a long-term rise in the Earth's average temperature due to the accumulation of greenhouse gases, mainly carbon dioxide (CO2), methane (CH4), and nitrous oxide (N2O) in the atmosphere. These gases let sunlight in but trap heat, creating an effect similar to a blanket around the planet. The problem is that human activities have been thickening this blanket far beyond natural levels. Magnifying glass tilted left, why is it happening? Burning fossil fuels, electricity, transport, and industry account for the largest share of CO2 emissions. Land use change. Deforestation reduces the planet's ability to absorb carbon. Agriculture vs. livestock. Methane from cattle digestion and rice paddies, and nitrous oxide from fertilizers. Heavy industry. Cement, steel, and petrochemicals produce both direct and indirect emissions. Chart decreasing, what's happening right now? More extreme weather. Heat waves, droughts, and floods are becoming more frequent and intense. Rising sea levels, from both melting ice and the thermal expansion of seawater. Health vs. food impacts. Heat-related illnesses and declining yields for some staple crops. Loss of biodiversity, changing habitats, and increased risk of wildfires. Global average temperatures have already risen by about 1.2 degrees C since the late 19th century, enough to trigger noticeable and widespread impacts. Chart increasing, where are we headed? The future depends on our actions in this decade. Keeping warming close to 1.5 degrees Celsius requires cutting global emissions by over 40% by 2030 compared to recent levels, and reaching net zero globally by mid-century. White heavy checkmark solutions. 1. System level vs. policy actions. Transition to clean energy. Expand wind, solar, hydro, and other renewables. Reforest vs. protect nature. Increase carbon sinks through forests, wetlands, and soil restoration. Electrify transport. Promote electric vehicles and public transit powered by clean energy. Green industry. Develop low-carbon cement, steel, and chemical production. Carbon pricing vs. regulation. Encourage businesses to reduce emissions through economic incentives. 2. Individual vs. community actions. Reduce energy waste. Improve home insulation. Use energy-efficient appliances. Shift diets. Eat more plant-based meals and reduce food waste. Choose sustainable transport. Walk, cycle, use public transport, or switch to EVs. Support climate-friendly policies. Vote and advocate for leaders committed to climate action. Educate vs. inspire. Spread awareness and push for collective change.